Now, you have the portrait path with the kind of lesson on it is to restore time. You not be logging there using your email address and password. As the radical will table, then you have to select math from the subject and scroll down to the eight math and all yes. There you can find the list of the chapters you're going to start with chapter statistics. The lessons will be probably part. Calculate meaning and not interpret charge defining the modern point. Mean, median, modern range. Finding missing. Changes in mean, median, modern. Please make sure you have your multiple mindset so that you can count the important examples in the there's And let's just start with the most and calculate mean, median, mod, and range. What is the median? So median is the number that divides the whole data into exactly equal ways, right? And what that is. For the median is, yes, that is the number that divides the data into exactly equal parts. So you have to arrange the numbers from least to greatest, or either from greatest to least, right? So the numbers that are exactly the middle numbers are the median. So -4 is the let's just start with the test questions. What is the range? Range is the difference between the greatest and the smallest number of everyone data. The greatest number in the data is 10, and the smallest number in the data is 3. So the range is 10 minus 3 equals 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 7. I will check the available number of nine computers in the computer lab. The amount was what was the main amount of demand available? You need to calculate the mean value. For the mean value, you need to add them. So that is 3.3 plus 3.7 plus 2.7 plus 3.3 plus 2.3 plus 3.3 plus 2.9 plus 2.7 plus 3. Some of all the values by the values. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So divide them by 9. So 5.2 divided by 10. That is 2.8. So how did you calculate mean? We need to add all the given values divided by the number of values. So I just added all these values and divided by 9. That is 2.8. That is 2.8. Option number one is the correct option. What is the mean? Just add all the values divided by the number of values. The mean is zero. You just have to add all the values divided by 5, so that is 0. What is the median? So for the median, we need to already write the numbers down. We test it from these two data, right? So let's just arrange them. 0, 0, -1, -4, -4, -4, -5, and -5. So basically, median is the number that is exactly in the middle of the data and derives the whole number into two exactly inputs, right? So you will have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the two numbers exactly in the middle are -4 and negative, right? So just add them and divide by the median is negative. So the correct option is negative. That is negative for option number use the option. What is the mod? The mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. So the number that appears the most of the time is -3. -3 appears 3 times. So the mod is negative. The mod is -3 option for that is correct. Okay, we can complete the lesson by yourself deliberate the majors example access. Interpret chart we find mainly from the page. Some students, okay, let's just start with the test questions. The teachers and the miss counted how many leaders they had in their classrooms. What is the mod of the leaders? So mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. The mod is 6. Option number B is the correct option. 6 is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. Kendra graphs the daily low temperature X for 7 days. What is the mod of the numbers? The mod is 10. 10 is the number that appears the most of the time in the given data. The correct option is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. So that is 10. Some students compare how many blocks they live from school. What is the range of the numbers? What is the number for the range? Range is the difference between the greatest and the least number in the given data. So the greatest number in the data is 10 and the least number is 1. So the range is 10 minus 1 that equals 1. So the range of the number is 9 and the correct option is. The players on a quiz show received the following scores. What is the mod of the numbers? Mod is the number that appears the most of the time in the data. Five is the number that appears the most of the times in law is six it is. Because six appears three times one. One, two, three. So the correct option is six. Option number two is the correct option. So how people compare how many web pages they have visited. What is the range of the numbers? So range is the difference between the greatest three smallest number in the given data. So which is the correct option? That is six. Option number two is the correct option. That is six. An author kept a log of how many pages he wrote in the past 5 days. What is the median of the numbers? The median is equal to the median number of video back. So the numbers are four, five, one, zero, five. So let's just remain them from these two numbers. Zero, one, four, five, and five. So median is the number that is exactly in the middle of the data. That is correct. Four is the median. The data correct option is Robert counted how many letters each includes in last week. What is the norm of the number? So which is the correct option? That is two. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself whenever way. Let me just my you this lesson. The next lesson is mean, median, and range finance. So has the following data: 13, 9, 9, 9, 2. Let's just start with the test questions. Let's see how the following data. If the mean is 11, what number would change? Mean is 11. So 12 plus 7 plus 7 plus k plus 7 minus 4 divided by this 5 on that base 11. 12 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. That is 40 plus k and 5 times the number must be 55. So k is 55 minus 43. 5 minus 3 is 2. 12 it is. The correct option is 12. The correct option is 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. Erika has the following data. If the median is J, what number will J be? The median is A. That means it is exactly the middle number, right? The numbers before the median are less than 8, and the numbers after the median are greater. So the median is 8, J would be 7. That is 7. Option number 1 is 7. So has the following data. If the range is full, what number could you be? The range is full. That is the difference between the greatest and smallest number is full, right? So the range would be, the Q would be 9 because the difference between the smallest and greatest number is 4. If Q could be 8, then range is not 4, right? So the Q could be 9. And that has the following data. If the mod is 3, what number could 12 or is the option available is the Can we also following data? If the median is 3, what number could Q be? Median is 3. That means 3 is in the group. Before 3, you have all the numbers that are less than 3. And after the 3, you have all the numbers that are greater than 3. So it could be 18 or 19. So it could be 18 or 19. Okay, we can complete the lesson by yourself. Let me just remember this lesson. That is changes in mean, median, and range. So let's just start with the answer. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Look at the set of six numbers. How would the name change if the number 9 replaced one of the eights in the set? If 8 could be replaced by 9, then increased, the range would be increased, right? If 8, 9 minus 6 is 3, so the range would be increased. Look at the set of 9 numbers. How would the mean changes if the number 65 when placed the number 92 in the set? Ninety-two is replaced with 65. Let's just calculate the mean as it is with the denominators, right? That is 21 plus 16 plus 92 plus 85 plus 63 plus 42 plus 61 plus 57 plus 85. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 522 divided by 9, that is 58, right? So when you calculate the mean with the numbers given, everything that will be 50. Right? I'm sure it would be easier if you replace that with 65, right? 21 plus 16 plus 65 plus 85 plus 63 plus 42 plus 61 plus 57 plus 85. 495 divided by 9, that would be 55. So, see, if you replace a number with another number, that would be function number please leave that function. Look at the set of 7 numbers. How would the mod change if the number 11 were added to the 7? How about non change if the number 11 were added to the 7? If the number would 11 would added in the set, it will be confused. Correct option number. No change. Oh, mod is the number that we use the most of the time. So if 11 is added to the set, it will be still 55, right? Look at the set of 10 numbers. How would the median change if the number 2 replaced one of the six in the set? If the number 2 replaced 6, it will be increased. The correct option is if the number 2 replaced, it would be increased. Decrease. If the number 2 replaced one of the six, or that would be decreased. Look at the set of 8 numbers. How would the range change if the number 14 replaced one of 55 in the set? Range. If one of 55 replaced 14, then range would be 83 minus 40. Decreased it. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Wait to the day. So we were working on graded math. Chapter we are working on is statistics and lessons. We have covered today calculate mean median model range, interpret charts, define mean median model range, median model range finding, missing number, changes in mean median mod and range. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework on the next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box and here to answer all your questions and confusions that you have. So you can please write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So many questions. No questions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.